Hello everyone, I'm Mephisto, and damn, it's been a while, like what, a month? Or like 3 weeks or something, but I was quite busy with final exams, and then the Euro Cup started, football, for American soccer or whatever. I supported like four teams in this tournament: Russia, Holland, Germany, and France. But Russia and Holland got kicked out, so it's all up to Germany and France for me now. And tell me what teams do you support? But this is a game I had against the guy from Skype, and it was quite a good game. I'm gonna lead off with my Rotom, and this is a max defense, max HP Rotom. He leads off with the Volcarona, and here he over predicts the first turn. He switches into Donphan, thinking that I would Volt switch out, but I just Hydro Pump it, bring it down to the 30. And now I was thinking he would go into his Chansey because well, in case I can just randomly Will-O-Wisp, and I still want to bluff me being choiced. But he goes into Breloom, which I guess is a good play, but Chansey would have taken it better because you see how much that does. Anyway, I'm going to Sleep Fodder my my Rotom, and he outspeeds me, telling me that that is not a defensive Breloom set. But now I'm going to go into my Latias because I already have a Sleep Fodder, and Latias pretty much walls Breloom because, yeah, that's what it's for. I'm going to go for the Reflect. He realizes that, so he's going to switch out, and I believe I'm just going to Calm Mind Up, which wasn't a good play, but I didn't know what he wanted to go into. I thought he's going to go into, like, Chansey and try to, oh shit, try to, like, stall me with Toxic and whatnot, but here I make quite a big mistake. I stay in on him going for the Quiver Dance. I thought he's gonna, straight up go for Bug Buzz, but that was silly of me. I'm gonna switch out because I have to dip. I'm gonna go into my Heatran, thinking that he does not have the HP Ground, and I was like, well, I guess I'm kind of safe because Volcarona cannot touch my Heatran, but he does know, he did know that I have a Heatran, and he still started setting up, so that was quite suspicious, and he shows the HP Ground. I was like, the fuck. But I set up my rocks. At least I got my rocks up. My Heatran is pretty much dead right now, and now I'm in a pretty bad situation. He has a +1 Volcarona, and I don't have my kind of semi Volcarona counter, I guess. Whatever, man, it's quite difficult to talk, like real shit. I need to narrate more. I'm gonna go into my Jirachi. I know I can take one just because I'm a especially defensive Rachi, and he is only at +1, and I do take it, and my only chance to stop this Volcarona is to get a Parahax, and I do get it, which is great with Body Slam. Now I'm gonna proceed to Iron Head him because I do not have a safe switch on this Volcarona, and I could like risk the paralysis and like switch out into something, but I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna get the Flame Body like the second turn I attacked him, so that's quite gay. Kinda, slows down the process of me killing it and or me dying, and thanks to that I'm gonna lose my Jirachi, but that's bound to happen because what's the chance, like 50 or a 30%? But in any case, shit's gonna happen. Black and White 2 is dropping this Saturday, and I'm gonna hop on the playthrough. I'm gonna record and render as many parts as possible because I'm gonna be leaving for France on the 2nd of July, and I'm gonna go there for 10 days. I'm gonna come back on the 12th, and then I'm gonna leave for America on the 15th. So I'm gonna be in America for over a month. I'm gonna be in New York for 2 weeks and in Los Angeles for 3 weeks. So if you want to meet me there, just like hook me up. That would be great, like to meet some internet people, because that was always kind of one of my dreams, to kind of meet people from the internet, which is, I don't know, quite disturbing. No, but you know what I mean, basically. Yeah, I go into my Alakazam, finish off that Volcarona now after, Iron Heading him trying to Iron Head him to death. But he goes into Chansey now. I want to save my Sash, so I'm going to switch into my Scizor. And plus, Chansey cannot really touch me unless it has Flamethrower. He does go for the Seismic Toss, though. It's perfectly fine. I'm just going to U-turn out, predicting him to switch into Skarmory. And now I'm going to go into my Rotom, trying to wake up, because I need this Rotom, Awaken in order to destroy this Skarmory. So I'm gonna switch back into Milo because I'm predicting him to go into Breloom since he can basically have a free switch in his Breloom. But now I wanted to predict his Chansey, but in case he predicts me to over predict, I'm gonna go for the Psychic, playing it safe. And Focus Blast, I don't think would have been into a KO. It does like 38-ish% to this Chansey. I don't have the Life Orb, I have the Focus Sash, so yeah. He's gonna Wish Up on my switch. I'm gonna go for the superpowers he protects, and damn, like, the way I'm talking right now, I see a big difference from the way I talked like 3 weeks ago. I haven't spoken any English in quite a long time, so I'm sorry. Here I make one of the biggest mistakes in the battle. I stay in with Alakazam. I was fearing him to go for the Rapid Spin, therefore I wanted to stay in and kill him off. But he goes to the Ice Shard, breaking my Focus Sash, which is huge. You'll see that it pays off for him. I'm gonna, I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball and the Latios. I know it's not gonna take him out, but I don't have a safe switch in on this Latios. First I was like, maybe it's Choice Scarf the way he brings it in, but I could not switch anything else in. Now, should have gone for the Bullet Punch here with a Scizor, but didn't really make any difference in the end. You will see. I'm gonna go for the U-turn. He was, I guess, predicting me to Pursuit, but I don't even have Pursuit on the Scizor. But the thing is, Alakazam, one of my main sweepers in this team, is dead, which is quite unfortunate. I have to play around his Pokemon. He has like 5 more, I believe. I have like 3 more. But he goes into this Breloom. I'm just gonna go into my Jasmine. He goes for straight for Seed Bomb because there's no point for going going for Substitute since I can just wall him for days. Anyhow, I'm gonna go into my Scizor, double switch in my Scizor, predicting the Chansey to come in, and exactly what happens. I'm gonna go straight for the superpower, and he's gonna switch into Skarmory, and after the rocks is gonna do quite a bit. Now, right here, I make quite a risky play. He could have gone for the Brave Bird, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the Roost. And even though I'm at -1 attack, I know that after the Roost, he's going to lose his Flying type, and I can hit him super effective damage with a -1 superpower. But basically, Choice Band cancels it out, so it's kind of like a neutral, super effective superpower. And brings him to around like the same amount as the first superpower without the -1 brought him. But now I'm gonna go into my Sleeping Rotom, knowing that he's not gonna like Roost again. Actually, I thought he's gonna Roost again, but he doesn't. But in any case, that's fine though, because I resist the Brave Bird, and I'm gonna try to burn some turns of sleep. And he's gonna go for the Roost. And I'm not going to get it on the first turn, but luckily, okay, it's going too slow, like real shit. I'm going to spoil it. Luckily, I am going to wake up now, which kind of on the second turn, which is really lucky for me, because he does go for the Whirlwind in this turn, as I Volt Switch out, and I know it's not going to kill even a defensive Skarmory, physically defensive Skarmory, because he was such an amount of health, such a high amount of health. Anyway, he Whirlwinds me into he Whirlwinds my Latias into Rotom, and I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch again as he switches into Breloom. I cannot touch this Breloom because he is already poisoned and I cannot burn him, so there's no point in me kind of like staying in, I guess. Anyway, I go into my Scizor. He knows that I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch, but I'm pretty sure that Skarmory is gonna die to a Bullet Punch after it comes in on rocks, and looks like it is a KO, but not quiet. Well, we'll see. Basically, I take him out with 2 Bullet Punches, which is amazing because Skarmory was quite a big threat to my team. He goes into Chansey now. I want to save my Scizor, although he cannot kill me in one hit because the only attacking move he has is probably Seismic Toss. He predicts my switch into Rotom, I think, and goes to the Toxic. That's even better for me. It means that he cannot sleep my Rotom with his Breloom, which is great. But now I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, thinking he would go for the Wish, but he doesn't. He goes to the Seismic Toss. Luckily, I was above 100, and I'm going to lock myself into Superpower because I know Breloom's going to die to Superpower. He made a mistake. Well, I don't know. He could have stayed in. Well, it's kind of iffy because, well, I don't know. He didn't have any chance really at this point because I take out his Breloom with superpower. All he has left is a Chansey. He could have protected there, but I had one more superpower PP, so he could have like tried for a double protect. That way it could have saved him, but whatever. Chansey dies because it was at around 50%, and even a -1 superpower does take him out from that range. And that was a great game, Emirinho111. And I have kind of like allergies right now, so my nose is full and I'm quite difficult for me to talk. But yeah, tell me, guys. I'm gonna be in America. It's from 15th of July to 19th of August, and I'll be pleased to meet some of you. If I don't even know if some people from America watch me, but um, yeah, that's gonna be it. Tell me which teams you support in the Euros and who do you think will win. I personally think that Germany will win just because their squad is too good. That their squad is like pretty young and they have huge potential, and plus they're great players, like amazing players like Muller, Podolski, Gomez, Schweinsteiger. They just amazing. So yeah, that's kind of it. Check out my social links in the description. And yeah, I am back. I'm going to be posting some Black and White 2 playthrough, some Black and White Wi-Fi battles. And yeah, that's quite it. I'm Mephisto.